Travis and Jason Kelce talk about Swift family support on new podcast. On Wednesday, September 18th, Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce appeared on the air for their New Heights podcast. Travis Kelce appeared in a black t-shirt and a red C-printed baseball cap, while Jason also wore a black t-shirt for the New Heights broadcast. In a recording of the Kelce brothers' conversation on Wednesday, Jason Kelce expressed regret that he couldn't be there to cheer Travis on at the Chiefs' Cincinnati game, after which Jason Kelce added, "It was a successful game for Travis anyway, especially with the support of the Swift family." Travis Kelce immediately smiled and said, "He didn't have a very good game." Travis continued to be humble and said, "Actually that day it was very rare to have the opportunity to touch the ball and score for the team, but the biggest motivation was when the Swift family and Mother Donna came to cheer for him. It was great. That was the biggest motivation on that day's game." Travis Kelce also thanked Taylor Swift and especially Mother Andrea Swift, who came to cheer for him in the game between Chiefs and Cincinnati. Jason Kelce added, "It was great that our mother greeted Andrea Swift so intimately. We are great children to witness that moment." Travis Kelce with a serious face and added, "Yes, it was a sweet moment for the two mothers." Jason shouted again, "OMG, did I miss that regretful moment?" Travis laughed and added, "See you next week." Jason, "Oh, that's great, right?" Travis nodded and laughed. Then Travis Kelce talked about a meaningful victory day when three joys happened in one day. First, Travis talked about the Chiefs' victory over Cincinnati, which was an important victory in Week 2 of the season. Next was the appearance of his girlfriend Taylor Swift's family, who enthusiastically supported him throughout his game, which was the second joy. Finally, Travis talked about the end of that day. Patrick Mahomes held a 29th birthday party. Travis was extremely happy when talking about three joys happening in the same day, and Kelce did not forget to send birthday wishes to his teammate Patrick Mahomes. Kelce said, "Patrick Mahomes will achieve a lot of success when he turns a new age." Not only that, Travis gave Patrick a Louis Vuitton golf bag on the occasion of his 29th birthday. "Travis gave me a Louis Vuitton golf bag, which was really cool," Mahomes shared on the Drive podcast on Tuesday. "I don't know how much I'll use it on the golf course, but it's really cool to have," he added. Mahomes didn't specify the exact model of bag Kelce bought him, but the bags range in price from $22,600 to $31,500. Kelce can certainly afford the extravagant gift, as his net worth has skyrocketed to more than $100 million over the past year thanks to a major contract extension, acting gigs, and a six-figure podcast deal. Louis Vuitton has proven to be one of Mahomes' favorite brands, as he also wore one of their t-shirts embroidered with their name to his birthday party after the Chiefs game against the Cincinnati Bengals. His wife, Brittany Mahomes, is also a big fan of the designer label, specifically their handbags. While the quarterback has yet to receive a gift from Brittany, he said several other teammates have gifted him shoes and other cool stuff. Patrick celebrated his big day at the palatial estate with family, friends, and teammates. The Mahomes family went to great lengths to decorate the party, ordering large red and black balloons, custom banners, and party favors with the NFL star's face on them. Instead of a birthday cake, Patrick blew out the candles on a giant cookie. The couple also rented a photo booth for the fun event, which seemed to catch the attention of many guests, including Taylor Swift. Although Brittany didn't sit with Swift during the game, the pop star and Kelce joined the couple to celebrate afterward. Brittany and the Fortnite singer have been close since the singer began dating Kelce last summer. In fact, earlier this month, the couple had a joint date at the US Open, where Swift was seen hugging Brittany tightly. The couples attended activities together before having a private dinner at the Meatpacking District. Since Travis Kelce and girlfriend Taylor Swift went public with their relationship last year, both families have been very supportive and caring for the sweet couple, with support from family and loved ones in their careers and love life. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce has barely fired a shot in the first 2 weeks of the season, but is Patrick Mahomes worried about his star tight end? For years, Travis Kelce has been the straw that stirs the Kansas City Chiefs' drink on offense. After 7 straight years of 1,000 receiving yards, Kelce dipped below that last season. Cue for panic? Not really, considering Kelce was rested for the final regular season game, and he then raised his game for the playoffs. But there might be a little concerned look on Chiefs fans' faces after the first 2 weeks of the new season. Why? Because Kelce has totaled just 4 catches for 39 yards. Despite Kelce struggling in the opening fortnight, Patrick Mahomes isn't worried about the all-pro tight end. Obviously we've played two opponents, Ravens, Bengals, we've played a lot, so they have a plan on how they're going to account for Travis, Mahomes said. But as the season goes on, he's going to get his catches, he's going to get his yards, but the leader he is, what's special is he's hyping everybody up, he's keeping everybody motivated, and that's what you need out of your great players. It is early in the season, and the Chiefs have other weapons to utilize instead of Kelce, which eases the offensive burden on the aging tight end. Rashee Rice, Justin Watson, Isaiah Pacheco, and Xavier Worthy all played their part in the 26-25 win over the Cincinnati Bengals, with Kelce having just one catch for 5 yards, having played against two AFC powerhouses who know Kelce inside and out. It is perhaps no wonder why he struggled, but it is early in the season, so no sweeping statements will be made. But Kelce will want to start having an uptick in performance over the next couple of weeks, or there might be a conversation to be had. He's got skins on the wall, so he's earned the right to fight through this little lull. And that is perhaps what's scariest about this situation. The Chiefs have beaten both the Ravens and Bengals without Kelce being a factor. It's hard to nitpick things with an undefeated team, especially given the nature of the NFL being a results-oriented business. With that said, the Kansas City Chiefs have achieved their 2-0 record by a narrow margin and have plenty of process-related questions remaining. One of them is how long it will take to get superstar tight end Travis Kelce going. With passing and scoring numbers down throughout the league, no one is necessarily sounding any alarms just yet. Kelce's slow start to the season, though, is noteworthy, speaking to the media following Sunday's win over the Cincinnati Bengals. Head coach Andy Reid dove into how Cincinnati worked to take Kelce out of the game. Reid believes his lack of statistical production has allowed the offense to pursue other avenues for success. They did have some things that they were attempting there, Reid said. He'll get his catches. It's not that he's slowing down or any of that bit, that's not what the deal is. It's just teams focus on him and kind of know he's been Pat's go-to guy. What it's done though, Soren, Petro, is that it's allowed us to utilize the other guys around him and they've been productive. 2 games into the 2024-25 campaign, Kelce has been targeted 7 times and has 4 receptions for 39 yards and no scores. Here's how he's historically done in his first 2 games of the season. Kelce's career tells us that to open the year, he's good for 10-plus targets. He's almost always going to crack the 100-yard mark, and more often than not he'll do so on double-digit receptions and even add a touchdown or 2. In weeks 1 and 2 of this season, he hasn't sniffed any of those marks. None of this is to say the numbers are a direct reflection of Kelce as a player. After all, he's just a handful of months removed from hauling in 32 passes for 355 yards and 3 scores in 4 playoff games earlier this calendar year. In ESPN Analytics receiver scores for 2023-24, the future Hall of Fame man posted the second-best open grade of all tight ends despite battling injuries all year. He still looks good. Kansas City just isn't getting him the ball right now. It isn't for a lack of snaps or talent. Kelce doesn't appear to be over the hill. The numbers will have to trend up at some point, however, and quarterback Patrick Mahomes thinks it's a foregone conclusion.